And it gives me great pleasure now to call on Davinia Clarke, a graduate of BA Illustration and Visual Media, who is going to respond on behalf of the student body. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you.
Hi, everyone! So, my name's Davinia Clarke, and now we're a graduate, and it just feels so surreal to be saying that. I would like to say thank you to Sarah Temples for nominating me for this speech. I would like to thank the tutors, technicians, all the staff, even the ones behind the forefront who we don't usually see. They've helped us along on our journey. And I would also just like to give a shout out to the outreach team, creative shift team for helping me along my journey, as I feel like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be standing here right now. Woo. And most importantly, to our loved ones, our families, the people that are always encouraging us, supporting us on our journeys, and just being there at the forefront. So, in recent events, I discovered that if it wasn't for my great uncle sending for my grandma from Jamaica to England, I wouldn't be here today. Like a whole lineage was born from that, birthed a new generation. So that generation is just something to be recognized, and their contributions is just so important. So I can proudly say I'm a third generation Caribbean. Thank you. I can proudly say I'm a third-generation child from the Caribbean diaspora. The determination of that generation before us is something to be recognized. I'm sure we can all relate that it feels like a lifetime of being in education. And for me, 5 years at UAL, starting my journey in foundation. And now graduation has come. It's like, did it even happen? Is this all a dream? Time really does fly. Can you remember your first day at LCC? Our minds filled with possibilities, our bellies filled with butterflies of this new experience of learning and meeting new people. And to my class, my amazing class of 2023, well done everyone, and to those who couldn't be here today. No matter the opinion, no matter the grade or your experience, this is an achievement and you all should be proud. It's important to make sure you celebrate your wins in life. It's so easy, we don't need anyways. It's so easy to keep looking to the next thing and not pause and take a moment to big yourself up. So well done 1,000 times over. So life as a UAL LC student has been an experience, one of many highs and many lows, like the late nights in the library, maybe getting kicked out by security, pulling an all-nighter to submit that last-minute deadline, or perhaps you got it under control because you're having too many beers in the dark room bar. And despite the many fire alarms and times evacuating the building, and I will find out who's been contributing to that, I'm sure we will all miss LCC. The diversity of the creative minds we have across all design courses is beautiful, and it has been a great part to be in this chapter of LCC's history. And whilst it's been stressful and overwhelming, so much so you might question, is it all worth it? It was. We're all here together today. We are literally designing and visualizing this world in new ways most can't even dream of. We are contributing important ideas, making a difference in the best way we know how. We are excellent. And unfortunately, most of us did experience the university in the pandemic. And my love to everyone impacted by it. But there was a shared experience and a shared community and support that came from that time amongst students. We treated each other with kindness, and we made each other laugh with memes and the many Instagram accounts and the many WhatsApp group chats, and mine was always popping off. Big shout out to IBM. But despite that, I learned to get involved in almost every opportunity, as no one will wait for us, as we have to hop on that train before the doors close. And standing here today is a testimony of that, as before, I'll get too nervous and let it get the best of me, because I'll rather just let somebody else do it. And I'm sure we've all felt like that in our journeys, and if you haven't, spill the tea, because Because as now we're graduates, we're going to get those dreaded questions. What's next? What's your plans? And it just leaves me with a heavy sigh and an eye roll. And I stand here not completely knowing the answer to that question, and maybe you too, and that's fine. Do what's best for you, check in with yourself, and be kind to yourself. And with time and with patience, we'll get to where we aspire to be. Dream big, and then make it a reality. So in closing words to my amazing class of 2023, we did it! Congratulations!